Signs and moons. We're gonna go ahead and clarify these cards. Here's a lot of upside down cards, boy. I feel myself being drained after this, but this is definitely something that's heartfelt for whoever is going through this. If you have not checked out part one, go ahead and do so. For some or it may not be out yet. You know, I still don't know if I'm going to release this before I release part one. But in any given event, if you're watching this later on down the line, make sure to check out part one, and I will link part one in the description box. Okay, we have someone that's in the energy of manifestation, but they're on the fence here because they are stuck. I'm hearing guilt. They're worried about what people may think on the outside of them, possibly because of how they were raised, their belief system. So somebody needs to liberate themselves from other people's energy, with the strength card being here on the fence. This has something to do with your finances or the way you view yourself, how you feel, okay? You don't need validation from anyone else. You may be in this energy of some sort of transformation, but you have to let go of self-limiting beliefs, this toxic belief system, or possibly even a career or a job that does not allow you to feel comfortable in your own skin. On the flip side, right? Some of you may have went through some sort of transition, and or you are in the midst of one, and you may be worried about what your coworkers are going to think. So some of you may be getting the green light to look for another career, possibly go to another job or something like that, where you don't have to explain yourself or you have to worry about what other people are going to say about you. Somebody was trying to dominate this situation. For some of you, this was a soulmate of a low vibration that was in your energy that may have been talking about you, or this is someone that they are with that is a low-level soulmate, with Gemini being here. Somebody in reverse. This is definitely somebody that is two-faced. I'm not saying that all Geminis are two-faced, okay? What I'm saying is this is a contract of soul tie. This was a lesson for someone to learn here. So you had to release that energy. These people definitely may have been talking about you behind your back here, because there's some sort of belief that is different from yours with the Hierophant here and the moon in Aries. Somebody wanted you to be all in your head, okay? But there was definitely some sort of transformation. You may have had to take your power back by not caring about what other people were saying. And there is strength and power in that alone, not caring. As long as you're not out here hurting people, it shouldn't matter, all right? So somebody uses material things to boost their confidence. This may be someone that has a lot of nice cars, a lot of nice clothes. However, they're not a nice person. We have strength in reverse. This person lacks boundaries. They lacked insight. This is someone that has a surface knowledge of things, okay? They may even this is someone that may even hear you say something and then they want to expound on it like they're more intelligent than you, or something like that. So with the High Priestess here in the shadow, this is definitely speaking about someone having surface knowledge, not really connected. In the first reading, it talked about someone using the Bible or using Christ's name in vain. And what I mean by that is this person brings up Christ a lot. Okay, so I'm a mixture of religious and spiritual. I grew up religious. I grew up Pentecostal. So in my belief system, we don't say things like, excuse me, Lord, Jesus Christ. Like, you know, like that right there is a blasphemy, like people would like to say. But I find that people will use the Jesus or Christ name in vain a lot, okay? Especially when they are trying to condemn someone or embarrass someone. So I believe that is what someone is doing. Now, for some of you, you may have went back to a belief system because you felt guilty for whatever it is. Some of you may feel like you were being demonically attacked, but what it was you were being called to raise your vibration here. because whatever it is you were subscribing to, listening to, it was making you feel down about yourself. This could definitely be someone talking about a relative, a sibling, maybe even your child in the way that just didn't sit right with you, possibly because they are a part of the LGBTQIA community. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get these reversals. First, I want to know why domination is here. And it fell right on domination and promiscuity, okay? And say F perfection. Yeah, forget what people are talking about. So this was a lesson here. So even if this person, transitions now and come back in the next lifetime, they're still going to have a lot of debt because they haven't learned. This is someone that's very forceful. They want to force their ways on other people. For some of you, you may be going back to school. Okay, or this could be surrounding your children coming off of leave or something like that, or you may be coming off of maternity leave. Take it how it resonates. Some of you may need to see what's happening at school. Your child may be getting bullied. Okay, we look at this. Disown are ugly true. Kind people are my kind of people. And this is my child card here. So some of you may be noticing that your child is going through some sort of transformation, especially if they are 12 or 13, and they may be having an identity crisis. Okay, they may be getting bullied at school, but this is also speaking about a lower level soulmate. Some of you may have been intertwined with a childish person. They may have been a narcissist. Okay, they typically, from what I understand, they don't diagnose children with narcissism, but you could definitely see traits of that in a younger age. I feel like something went unchecked. Now, for some of you, this person could have been raised religious. They may have been an only child, or there may have been a difference in age between the other children, so they may have grew up spoiled here. Okay, especially if their parents are public figures or leaders in the community. We got, don't be shocked when your history books mentions me. So for some of you, this lower level soulmate was somebody that you just had passion with. Okay, so they possibly used you for whatever they could use you for. And so this was a lesson that you needed to learn. There was definitely people talking about you, maybe even this person. They may have been questioning who left who, why, and things of that, especially if they used religion as a means to nail you to the fence. We got decline in reverse. Some of you may need to somebody may be inviting you to an event, or someone that is narcissistic, okay, or misogynistic may be inviting you to an event. Somebody that likes to use Bible quotes every other sentence. You may be really irritated by this person because, again, they use tradition as a means to scapegoat people. So we got a childhood friend, associate, colleague, knows the truth, and so the adventure begins. So yeah, I feel like this is somebody you work with, work for, somebody you grew up with, okay, or something like that. Could even be somebody that you are married to, that you may be declining an offer, okay, especially if this is like a church leader or member, somebody wants you to go to their church here. Somebody also may be going back to college, going back to school. Okay, somebody may want you to become a deacon. I don't know where that came from. I'm hearing something about the mother of the church. Some of you could be married and you are into spirituality or something like that, or you want to be into spirituality. I'm hearing something about a vegan or somebody eating clean. Like you and if you're married, you and your husband don't subscribe to tradition. You don't do things the traditional way. I'm seeing somebody with their shoes off in the grass. Okay, so yeah, so whoever this person is, it could be somebody that you were married to, somebody that was dictatorial in a sense, so they wanted things to be their way. They wanted to dominate a situation. They could have friends and family member that watch you work or watch you at work, watch you on social media, and they're going back and sharing information. They may be looking to see what you got. Okay, be mindful of posting the things that you buy or places that you are going or something like that. For some of you, this person's friend may be interested in you. They have like an entity attachment. We got Saint Barbara, a tragic story of a woman locked in a tower. And yeah, so this is definitely somebody that is controlling. This is the emperor's daughter, but this is also a past life. Okay, so in this lifetime, this would be somebody's false flame or even somebody's masculine that turned karmic because they attacked you, or maybe because they have an entity attachment or some sort of addiction. That was quick. Inside in reverse, we got being drained by their own energy, magic on fleek. So this is somebody that puts a lot of negative energy in the air. And this is why we got raise your vibration. So for some of you, this was your divine counterpart or somebody that you were married to. It could have been a soulmate that you may have thought about marrying, but you had to let this person go, okay? Because they had some sort of ritual that they did, okay? Whoever they did, they could have slept with somebody that had an entity attachment. For some of you, you know this because this person has weak boundaries with the strength card in reverse. They're very egotistical and prideful here, okay? So for some of you, this person may have even used religion as a means to not be with you, but they are not even religious themselves. They only do it because they feel it's the right thing to do. I'm hearing go where the wind takes you or go where the wind flows. Okay, so for some of you, this person may have like an addiction to the clubs or women that show their bodies. And this is something that is a secret. They may have like online accounts or something like that. So this person may be talking to their friends group about you, talking bad about you, but a friend knows that this person has promiscuous ways here and that they indulge in things that people wouldn't consider godly. Okay, so we got sacred sites, feng shui, astronomy, acupuncturist, and ascended soul. So I do feel like this is you here. Some of you may be an acupuncturist or some sort of natural healer. You could also be going to a sacred site or getting some alternative healing here. Or you may be advised to. Now, I don't want to give any medical advice. So seek the help of a professional, but somebody needs to leave this belief system. Here, you need to spread your wings here. Somebody may also be disassociating themselves from an institution, a job, a marriage, because it's no longer in alignment. That's the strength card in reverse. Raise your vibration. Yeah, things ain't adding up. We got earth, air, fire, or water. So somebody's an alchemist here, or somebody's trying to do something the way you do it, or say the way you say it, or if you say something, they'll go and try. Definitely, whoever they were having conversations with knows that this person is a habitual liar. They just didn't want to do the work. Maybe you have standards here and this person couldn't meet your standards. So they started saying and doing whatever they could to save themselves. Okay, especially if you have a community where you know the people that they know or work with or something like that. Somebody has no idea what they're doing. This could be somebody that's also pretending to be religious or spiritual, but they think it's all smoke and mirrors, okay? Like this person may use a lot of spiritual quotes or religious quotes, but they don't know what it means, okay? So there's definitely conversations happening behind someone's back, okay, that's very triggering to someone or to you. Happiness in reverse. Somebody does not want to see you happy because you left a situation. You may have also did a return to sender, and this person is being drained. They may have been using your intellectual property, okay, sharing your information or something like that. This could also be, hope ain't nobody doing this, recording my content and sharing it, because I do have that on the community board that I do not want my content screen recorded and shared on a different platform. Yeah. Some of you may be finding that out, or whatever you shared, you may have shared a reading or shared some information that was triggering to someone. Okay. Or it could be a meme or something like that. Would do it for yourself. You definitely block someone. You may have told the truth publicly that the reason why you don't want to deal with this person here. Okay. This person may have tried to call you mean or something like that, but you relinquish yourself from this stronghold. This person didn't want you to believe in yourself, or they don't want people to believe in you. So they may be sharing lies via internet. Okay. Possibly in a Discord or some group chat, DMs or something like that. Anything else? Yeah, somebody drinks a lot, and so when they get under the influence, that's when they really go hard. Now, for some of you, they may do it, and then, like, if it's a post, they'll erase it, like in the morning, or you do it. But this is a cycle here. Somebody needs to make a choice to complete this cycle. Okay, this person does this to multiple people. Like, if you leave this person, they will talk about you publicly, but they have someone that they go to all the time, someone that presents themselves as the perfect person, but they're really not into this person because they're not being their true self here. This person is being called to ascend too, but they are worried about what people think. That's why they want you to want you to worry about what people think. And then we have the Saint Barbara card. So this is definitely telling me that this is somebody's divine masculine, divine feminine that may have married someone else because they played the part here. Okay, this is somebody that's worried about their image. I feel like whoever this is that's in the high priestess shadow, where they are possibly trying to be the equivalent of you, but in the social norm type of way, because they don't want to ruffle any feathers here. This person was warned, or you tried to warn this person about them or their husband or wife or something like that. They may have called you a liar, or they may have even lied about you. Something happening to do with hair. Somebody has a psychiatric disorder. Again, I am not, my ears ringing. I am not a professional. Yeah, look, we got dissociative identity disorder, and we have psychiatric disorder. So I did a reading. It's not posted yet, but it should be by the time this one posts, where it talks about someone takes on other people's persona because they don't know who they are, or they're not comfortable with who they are. You don't want them to, nothing to do with this person. I feel like they want your attention. Yeah. Either they want your attention or they want the attention that you get. Okay. So this person is jaded. With all this green up under them, this is someone that's very jealous, and they lack empathy. They don't want people to support you, or they don't want you to feel supported. They want to feel like they're more superior than you. This person may have a lot of tangible goods. Okay. For some of you, you're on your way to like financial stability, and they don't like that. Ooh, we got the 22 Freon card. So somebody has some sort of addiction here. Okay. Somebody could be, oh, look at that, LGBT. Look, somebody been doing stuff, and that's the reason why they trying to put you on blast, to keep the truth about themselves hidden. You don't hear me? Holla, holla, holla back. You don't hear me? You don't hear me, sir, ma'am? This is why these people are doing this. These are spiritual haters. These are spiritual bullies. They're hiding things about themselves, and they feel like if they put on this perfect persona, if they dress up the sugar-coated skiggly that people won't find out the truth about themselves. These people need to get structured, honey. Okay. They really do. We got illiteracy. That, you know, that song, and I think when he says hand her a script, she probably couldn't read alone. That's the song that I heard. Now, I can't think of it right now because I'm deep in all of this. All right. I'm deep in it. But I'm going to post it on the community board because I do use Google and I'm going to look up the lyrics. I'm hearing J. Cole, but I'm not sure if it's J. Cole. But I'm going to look up the lyrics and I'm going to post that video on the community board. And when you finally see this message, if you go to the community board, that will give you a sense of when I did this reading. Okay? Because for some of you, this energy has already played out. And for others of you, it hasn't. Okay? But yes, they're ignorant here. I feel like this person believes because someone is some way, they do this or they do that or something like that, but they're hiding something. They're hiding some sort of addiction that they have. Somebody wants you, if you are a part of the LGBTQIA community, this person does not want you to like yourself. Okay? And if you have a platform, if people support you publicly, they do not like it. Because this would be someone that grew up always talking about people in the LGBTQIA community, possibly to hide their own attraction. Somebody needs to get structured because there's no harmony in this partnership. And they may have said that you have some sort of addiction because this came out on Not a Fact. Before I close out, what's the warning? They may have said that you had a disorder or something. Like, child, this person is ignorant. Oh, no. For some of you, you may have like some sort of disability or possibly even your child. And oh my goodness. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. If this is your child's father, oh my goodness. And they are married to someone that is fake religious. They talking about your child that you have with this person. They may be saying that's the reason why your child has some sort of disability, but the child inherited from the father. I can't take no more. My battery's low. Anything else? It's a tornado. It is a tornado. I gotta go because this is about look. We talking about terroristic threats. So there's somebody that's planning to reach out to you via internet or text message or something that's about to get them caught up. Deuces.